yeah. It is the Valentine's Day event. I'm a tiny gamer. And look at how cute the little Gale kitten is, just hanging out on my shoulder. Just like my model has their own little bat cat hanging out on their shoulder. Where am I at? Is a good question. Where am I? Oh. Oh, I'm at the Hawthorne hut. I'm like, okay. No, that'll take me a Ribbon's Toll. I want to head to the Valentione. Okay. Cozy. Alright, so let's get to the event. Nope. My plan with Azuna, since I'm doing a straight VOD, I'm not even streaming it, because I am running out of time. So I will record a clip of the event, and then at a later date, I will go ahead and record at least 2 more hours. And I'll also be doing that with Kelda and Templeton. I promise you a rose garden. Astrid has in need of an adventurer to resolve a quandary in love. This quest is available for a limited time only. Greetings, good sir. I'm Astrid de Valentione, emissary of Ordor and Affection. My fellows and I have come to help folks convey the depths of their hearts for a special someone this Valentine's Day. Oh, if it isn't Azuna, it's ever so lovely to see you again, and precisely when I have need of a capable adventurer. Permit me to explain the situation. For this year's event, we are providing people with bouquets of roses to help them make their feelings known. Hold on. Give me a second. I get the itchies from time to time, and I have these little back scratchers that I use just for the occasion. But as it happens, the botanist who is kindly providing us with the flowers, a man named Ludovic, appears to be having difficulties of his own in love. As emissaries, we should like nothing more than to assist him. but we're given to understand the situation is complicated. That being the case, might I trouble you to act in my stead? We are in your debt. Without further ado, please seek out Lorvik and lend an ear to his woes. He is like to be at the Great Loam Brewery. Right. Got my kitty on my shoulder. How are my arms? Maybe two. I've been having an issue where, because I guess the idle position is the arms in like a prayer, and when that happens, it happens along with the arms asset, so it looks like I have four arms. Oh, Siljan, my love, where have you gotten to? Forgive me. I didn't notice you. Is there something you require? Miss Astrid sent you to assist me, you say. That is very kind of you both. You see, there is someone I desperately wish to find. Allow me to begin from the beginning. A few years ago, an Ishgardian botanist arrived here in Gridania. Siljan was her name, and in part due to our shared fondness of roses, we struck up a friendship that blossomed into love. The months that followed were the most wonderful of my life, filled with unforgettable days. But then stumbling over my words, but then one day she disappeared without a word, leaving behind only the seeds of a rare variety of rose. The flowers being given out this Valentine's Day are grown from those very seeds. It was my hope upon hope that the word of them would reach her, and then she might be compelled to return to me. And as if in answer to my prayers, who should I spot in the crowd just now but her? She wore the rose earring I gifted her, so there's no mistaking it. Alas, as I made my frantic way toward her, she vanished amongst the throng. Please, help me look for her, I beg you. I'm going to say you can count on me. I'm in your debt. Sorry. Now, Siljan is an Elysian maiden with silver hair. You want to keep an eye out for someone of that description. Who is the earring I mentioned? If you could search near Maketo's amphitheater, I will do the same in the ebony stalls. Afterwards, let us meet near Fenyi Fineries. May the spinner lead us to Siljan. Sudden sleepy. Try my best to push through as many as I can. That's what I need. May I help you? That he should go to such lengths to find me. I love him still, I truly do, but I'm too ashamed to meet him. I just wish to see the rose that lovers are giving one another. Roses. Please tell Lurvik that he should look for me no more, that he should forget me. That's not gonna happen. I'm afraid to say I had no luck. Dare I hope you were able to learn something? What? Forget her. You cannot ask me to do such a thing. Pray excuse my interruption. I am Ser Hightowen, a knight of House Elinart. Do I have the pleasure of addressing the botanist Lorbeck? The roses being distributed during the current festivities. May I ask where you acquired them? Those? Why, I grew them from the seeds given to me by my loves, Siljan. So is indeed the dragon coin. The rose permitted to be grown by none save our house. To think that she would bring it to a foreign nation. You know Siljan? He tended House Helenart's rose gardens until a few years ago, when she vanished without a trace. Our house takes the rose for its symbol, and the dragon coin is the foremost of all the species. Siljan had taken care of them on account of her skills. But when Korthos froze over in the calamity's wake, every last plant withered away. It was believed that she fled out of shame. When she entrusted me with the seeds, she made no mention of their importance. Why did she give them to me? This is all such a shock. Indeed, never did I imagine that the roses would end up not only surviving in a foreign land, but thriving. So the reason you seek Siljan is in order to bring her to account? While she has violated our laws, she has saved the dragon coin from extinction. As such, I doubt she will face much of a punishment, if any. Nevertheless, my duty is to ascertain the truth of the matter. In that case, will you not allow me to search with you? Though Siljan bade me not to do so, I cannot bear to do nothing. Mayhap we can have her come to us instead, by devising a rumor that will draw her attention. Let us try it. As much as it chafes me to deceive her, I'll do what I must to see her again. Then the question is what manner of rumor to employ. Have you any thoughts? I'm going to say Lorvik has been apprehended by an Ishgardian knight. I see. By suggesting that Lorvik has been apprehended on suspicion of the seeds theft, I dare say Siljan will come rushing to his defense. Yes, that may well work. As for location, I believe the Great Lone Grottery would be a suitable place as any. Then it is settled. Let us split up and recruit some citizens to our cause. And lest we cause undue commotion, be sure to clarify 'tis but a ruse. Understood. We meet again at the brewery. Okay, let me toss my can of Twisted and get my coffee. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Of course I have the hiccups, because why not? What? An Ishgardian knight has taken a botanist prisoner. Oh, it's just a ruse to find his sweetheart. Well then, consider me a part of it. When it comes to endeavors of love, we have to help one another. Right. Lorbeck wishes to be reunited with his love, you say? It would be too tragic if they couldn't be together. You may count on us to spread this rumor far and wide. Okay. Sorry, I had to mute myself because of a coughing fit. Not fun. Oh, that's a pretty umbrella. Fly, kitty, fly. So you want this rumor to reach the woman with the rose earring? Very well, we shall help. The roses brought my love and I together. This will be a fine chance to give back. I should be glad to tell our other customers as well, in the spirit of the occasion. Should it happen to win me Lurvik's favor and lead to a better deal with the guild for the blossoms we use in our popular rose tea, well, who am I to argue? Okay. Now we go through here. Yeah, it's this one I do. I'm truly grateful for your help, but I'm beginning to worry that Siljin won't come. You must, or else I would have suffered through all of your lovesick rambling for naught. What? But I was merely expressing the wonders of true love. One day someone doesn't exist in your life. The next, you cannot imagine life without them. Enough of that. Enough. Sir Taitawan, please wait. It was I who made off with the drain coin seeds, not Lurvik. Release him, I beg you. Oh, Siljin, at long last I found you. Hear me, my love. Sir Taitawan means me no harm, I assure you. I'm sorry for causing you alarm, but I couldn't bear the thought of never seeing you again. And so I spread a false rumor with help from Mizuna and Sir Taitawan. I've heard all about the drain coin. Will you not tell me why you entrusted me with the seeds and left? Please believe me when I say it was for the sake of the drain coin. The rose wasn't made for the extreme cold that had overtaken Querthus. Believing the conditions to be ideal in the Black Shroud, I brought the seeds here where I met you. But not only did I fail in my duty to my house, I violated its rules as well. I have no right to be happy. That is why I chose to entrust you with the seeds before disappearing. It was an unkind thing I did to you, and I'm truly sorry. When I heard that the roses would be handed out during Valentione's Day, I couldn't help but come and see for myself, though I knew I couldn't stay. Oh, Siljin, to think that you carried such a burden. But whatever you may have done, you have every right to be happy. It is thanks to you that the drain coin now adorns the city, bringing happiness to all. You are a brilliant botanist, and the guild would surely welcome you as a member. Will you not do me the honor of growing roses beside me, my love? It is true. You violated the rules of the House Helenart. Yet you did so with noble intent, and your actions saved our most precious rose from extinction. In recognition of this, I will speak in your defense, and I will make a recommendation to our house that we officially entrust the growing of the drain coin to the Botanist Guild. Lorvik. Unworthy though I may be, I would gladly grow roses beside you for all my days. All is well that ends well. Mayhap you would like to say a few words to the happy couple? Izuna, der Taitawan, Siljin and I are reunited, and it's thanks to the two of you. We shall go and share the happy tidings with Miss Astrid. My task is done, so I shall return to Ishgard with my own happy tidings that the drain coin blooms once more. In due course, our house will send a representative to make arrangements regarding the care of the rose. Till next time, my young botanist, I bid you farewell. Will you not come with us to the amphitheater? I'm certain Miss Astrid will wish to see you too. Alright. Welcome back. Lorvik and Siljin have told me all. On behalf of the emissaries, I thank you for helping them to find one another again. You couldn't have sent a better adventurer to my aid. We're in your debt as well, Miss Astrid. I must say, 'tis truly felicitous that the drain coin should reunite the people who grew them. They are a wonderful token of one's love, and should you have a special someone in your heart, I urge you to present them with a bouquet as well. You have learned the emote bouquet. Achievement unlocked, snowdrops on roses. Alright. Now I'm going to move over here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little break, and then when I come back, we'll do some more adventuring with Izuna. But for now, where is it? Have some roses. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and as you can see, I've did some additions to my model, including finally being able to get the Monokuma asset skin, or asset onesie asset, whatever you call it, to work properly. Oh my gosh. Yay! Okay, let me double check real quick to make sure that I am still recording. Yes, okay. I played around with some assets and all that, so hopefully everything works out all right. If there's an issue or whatever, I will fix it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Where are we going? Return to Los Solis and make your report to the Serpent Lieutenant. Okay. What is... It's also the Little Ladies Day event. What the hell is... Oh, okay. That's kind of cute. I think Little Ladies Day is usually done in Olda, so that's going to be part of the next VOD. Alright, but let's see what else it is. Oops. Map. Oh, Hawthorne. Oh, okay. So let's go back to the hut. Alright. Whoa, buddy! Oof. And they're gone. Alright. Part of me is like... double check to see what they sound like. Because if they don't sound good, that's gonna kind of suck, you know? So, let's see. Of course I got stuck. Where am I going? Oh. Okay, let's see. Private Akagane, you have returned. Dare I ask how Rama received your visit? He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Los Solis will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Lebanon has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental, not memento, duty this day, Private Akane. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. Okay, cool. Alright, and let me just double check to make sure that everything is still going okay. I was working on something and I changed around some settings, and now I'm worried that everything is just messed up, so hold on a second. Okay, so far so good. Hi, Panzer. The minute I hit record again, here's coming. Hey, bud. Recording, buddy. I know, your dad's not here. I know, you miss your dad? Yeah, don't jump up on my desk. I have my coffee right here, and it will dump right onto my computer. Go lay down, baby. Look, go lay down on the bed. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm also working on having wireless earbuds in. Let me talk to him real quick. What little gods are made of? The serpent lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The elder seeds here will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gordania and make directly for the lotus stand. The conjurer at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Private Akagane. Okay. So, here's the thing. Do I have a pet out? I don't. Oh, I do. I have my little Gale kitten. My kitten. So, one of the other things that I've been doing is... How much will it cost? Teleport. No, let's teleport. Yeah. So, my ears are a very odd shape, and being a little person, I also have very small ears. And they're like, in some instances, smaller than a regular sized child's ears. So I've been trying to look for earbuds, wireless headphones, or earbuds, headphones, that sort of stuff. Headphones, even if I get the kid version, I feel like I have to have my head smashed just to have them stay on, which is not a convenient thing for me. So I decided to go with earbuds. Well, the problem with... I'm going the wrong way. The problem with earbuds is a lot of earbuds nowadays have a lot of the wireless earbuds have like the little bulb that it's round and you stick it in your ear. There's there's earbud covers, that sort of thing. But even the smallest cover is still too big for my ear, if you can believe that. I have to shove it in such a way that it blocks my hearing. So everything else except for what's coming out of the earbuds sounds very muffled. Otherwise they'll fall out. It risks falling out. And the other thing is, it also stretches my ear and makes it real uncomfortable after a while. So I have to find the wireless earbuds that are flat. You know what I'm saying? They just flat lay against that. You know when you look at someone's ear and you see that like flat part right there? They just lay right there. And I finally found 3 so far that well, 2 for sure that I'm happy with. I just recently bought a 3rd one that I thought was for my computer, but instead it's for phones. So I've yet to test those out to see if they actually work properly. So we'll see. But yeah, also I can't get wired, because even wired headphones now, it's like they're phasing out the flat ear part, all for the little round bulby ear piece that you stick in your ear. And it's just also, plus I have a bigger desk now, And the connector ports, when I have to plug in wired headphones, are further away from me. And so it's like I feel really restricted and really tethered to a very small portion of my, around my desk when I have those in. But wireless, no surprise to anyone who loves, who has had wireless earbuds for a while, is you could go wherever. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on a second. Oh, Panzer's getting in trouble. Hold on. Okay, I'm sure it surprised me more than hurt me, but he was not getting the attention that he wanted, so he reached up, claws out, and grabbed my hand. And my skin is very sensitive, and it tears very easily, so I have to be really careful, and he is not a careful cat. And so when he does the claws out, I have to be, okay, we need to stop. I need to separate you from me. And you are not allowed in my room for a bit. Just ouch. Hurt my hand. Oh, not the kitten. Welcome back, Honored Scion. Recording. Okay. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. The Elder Seed Seer awaits you within. Okay. Okay. Let's see how the voice acting goes, if there's any voice acting. If it is messed up, I will fix it. I promise. It might be voice acted.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this.
Oh my god. Okay. I think I fixed my issue. Yeah. Let me hold on. Wait. Hold. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cardinal, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Aw, thank you. Uh-oh. What is it?
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Okay, so if I really have fixed it, I'm so happy. Papolino? Thus ends another daunting mission, eh? I'd hoped Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which he responded to the primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Oriange too was pleased with the outcome. What say you? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Sure. Okay. So let's teleport back. I am also not feeling well, and I'm still trying to. I don't know when this is going to be published or when this is going to be posted, but it is currently March 6th, and I'm still trying to process and deal with the passing of yet another loved one. First it was my kitty back in January, and then last month in February it was one of my aunts. And I'm sick, so I'm unable to travel to go to the funeral or the celebration of life, as they're calling it, and be with the family. But here at home, I will be doing my own honoring of her memory. Enter the solar. Hello, Menphilia. Welcome back. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of my own, but Uriange's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Ooh. Hiccups. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Ooh.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
I didn't mean to laugh, just that animation was kind of funny.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Making sure the colors and everything look proper.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahuagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Sorry, Dad. It's okay. You came back to us. That's what's important.
I am sorry, my friend.
At least they're willing to accept it. When that first happened, I'm like, how could you accept him back? And now it's like, now I get it.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahuagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Uh-oh, what's this? The Lord 11 is returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Worrell, and Levin. All have now been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man. Eidolon's servant grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wane. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Here. Divine seeds wherever want to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Okay. Guardian of Eorzea. Venphilia has some correspondence she wishes to share with you. Now, the matter of Rameau has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you. It is a letter of thanks signed by the leader of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King, Mughal the 12th, Leviathan, and now Rameau. Rama. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. We need to... Okay. Need to check my model, because my model has been having the issue of 4 arms. There's like a default setting where it has praying hands, and it causes, when I use arm assets, it looks like I have 4 arms. But I think with the Monokuma onesie asset on top, I think it will cover that up if it happens. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace, who wish not of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans, who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag, that we might be spared the horror of another Ultima weapon. Of course, when speaking with our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Asians, and combat it we shall. Uh-oh. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Oh, hey, Alphionode. Alphionode, I take it the troubles in Olda no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That's, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. Ah, I have a message for you from Ellie. You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphionode, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Izuna, you have been away from Reverence Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for a moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name? I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Alright, let's see what the kid wants. Okay. Alright. Okay, where are you, kid? Oh, right there. Oh, excuse me. Look, it's Mr. Izuna. He's back from his adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals. and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Master Azuna? Maybe you could show us how you fought the Primals. What's all this commotion then? Oh. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Holtonet. Did you know that Master Azuna is back? I like Mr. Boulder. Ori Boulder! That's his name. I love him. So it would seem. Welcome home. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Ori Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Holtonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. I told you, Mr. Boulder, we're not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. Oh my God. And we were just asking Mr. Azuna if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? No. No. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordana are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Izuna? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Ori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What do you say? What say you? Would you consent to spar with me? Sure, let's spar. Hurrah! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. Do try not to disappoint them, Have faith, Holtonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make this a worthy contest. Oh, no. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. All right. Let's see. Yes, let me leave. Let me leave, please. Okay. Okay, oh, out this way. Oh no, not the burb. That works. Oh, okay, you're not too far. I'm like, how far out of town are you? Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this set of quests. Was good of you to agree to this. I trust you are ready to begin? Sure. Oh no. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Ori, are you certain you wish to fight him alone? That is Izuna you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray, allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Izuna to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Uh-oh, who's this? Oh, everybody's gonna watch. Ida, what? Who are all these people? Oh no. When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Oh my gosh. Yes, and there is still more to come. When I mentioned Izuna's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Oh my god, Dad! Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, Bringer of Light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. Oh no. Oh, here we go. We shall soon see. On your guard. Smile. Let's see. Whoop! Free Boulder! That was it? Taking me, such power. The tails barely do you justice. Mr. Boulder won't lose, will he? It's not over yet. It can't be. The children have the right of it. It's time I join the fray. On your feet, Hori. Nope. Here, help out a little too quick. Oh no, he looks hurt. Mr. Izuna is so strong, but you can't give up, Mr. Boulder. Can't disappoint the youngling. Roar. Let's go. Never have I faced such strength, but the lesson must continue. Here's your example I follow. Surrender not to the implacable foe. Sorry. You bested me. Ugh, I yield. That was incredible. We beat them both at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Izuna. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I've much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. That little Lala is so cute. Impressive as always. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your marital powers. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strike that keeps the perils of this realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is the most fitting title. I forgot who was speaking for a second. Do you recall when we first met? When first we met was at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. Was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. Was you who taught me, through the countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew from a fervent wish, a wish aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil toward a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you were to aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Okay. What you got cooking, Alfionode? Okay. And let's go back. Let me in. Oops. I had to click it. It wasn't just going to open for me if I approached it. Thank you for coming. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Let's see. I have no idea how to properly use the materia in this game, so sorry if I randomly click on a materia because I have to make a choice. Recruiting the realm. Alphionode wishes to request your assistance for his new endeavor. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the event of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the desperate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the Scions. It is my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed within the refugee revolts, there are limitations to what we can achieve. With this new company under the Scions' command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goal of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true order-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and attend the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Yeah, I'll come with you. Thank you. It is reassuring indeed to know that the Bringer of Light and his discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa Lamensa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to be right back. It would help if I turned my mic on when I hit record. But oh my god, it works! I'm so happy. Okay. Limsa Lamensa. Yeah. I have the money. Let's go. Yeah. I fix my issue. I fix my issue. Oh my god. I am just so happy. Okay. Hi, Alpia Node. Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with the Admiral Lofiswin. I butcher her name so bad. No. When the Admiral and I are finalizing for missionary boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, it is of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Okay. So let's go to the upper decks. Up. Alright. Let's... Where are we going? Are there any down here? Yes, there are. Okay. Let's go down first, then up. Okay. I'm like, hold on a second, am I going the right way? I get turned around and lose my sense of direction so easily. Okay. There is... let's start all the way at this bottom one over here. Okay. A precursor to a united Eorzean Grand Company. While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Nalvik and Vimeles keeps me close to the forge. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Okay. So you'll lend your strength that way. Alright, that's fair. Let's see. Let's go next to the anchor yard here. And then we'll go to right here. Okay. Pretty trees, because Little Lady's Day is currently going on. Okay, this way, right? Yeah, okay. On through. And then around this way. Down here. Oh, we've been over here before. Oop. Well, if it ain't Izuna, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Riol, don't you? Formerly of the Company of Heroes? 3 whistles at Bronze Lake? Aye. It ain't often I drag me arse out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare ye these days? You're looking to put together a new crew. Top tier work. Ah, sounds like a right lark it does. Alrighty, lad. Count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. Woo, new recruit. Okay. And then we're going to go back this way. Oops. Down here. Through here. And then oh my boys. Oh, the pirate woman. I like her. Eh? Who in the bloody Ellis do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some soddy knight in shining armor. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalion's door. Oh my god. Dang. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go all the way up. Well, almost all the way up, then all the way up. Do-do-do. My little flying cat. I love that. Um, oh. Speaking of, an organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch. And I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Okay. Oh, my nose. Master Alfiano's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. It is with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, a protection of Limpsa Laminsa must needs receive my full attention. Okay, that's fair. Alright, now go to the airship. The airship. There you are. Your recruiting went well, I trust? I am curious as to how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limpsa Laminsa. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest? Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast that acquaintance of such an elusive character. I, too, was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray, continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival at Nofika's altar. Oh, wait, you're not coming with me? How are you getting there? I had to check my model, and so far so good. I'm starting to cough, so I'm going to finish up this. Oh, also, my voice to me is starting to sound rough. So I'm gonna finish this little bit of like quests and all that I'm doing. I'll finish the recruiting the realm quest that I'm on right now, and then I'll end this VOD for the time being. Yeah, my brain is a bit foggier than usual, so I apologize for that. My audience with the Elder Seedseer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship counter as before. Ooh, major hiccups. Oh my god. Oof. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oop. Okay. I wish I wasn't yawning so much. Oh, that's right. This. This is the first one. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Eh? Could it be that you don't remember me? Yep, I remember you. It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Boscarin's. Yes, now I remember. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if Goal had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said about my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventurer? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stand, the Wood Whalers would have not more to do with me. This may be just the second chance I was looking for. Reverence toll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you, I am a changed man. Are you? Okay, and then the other ones are up here. So let's go boop boop and then do that. That way I'm close. I got a teleportation crystal. Little flowers. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented bat gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Azuna, is it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then. But look how far you've come. Mother Mjorn tells me it was you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company, just as soon as I've seen... Ildauer safely home. I didn't know how to say your name, so I apologize. Okay, next. Where are you? Oh, up there. Okay. Oh, you! Nope. You would offer this old man a place in your company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray, forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me. And bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Aw, poor guy. I get it, though. Alright, let's talk to the last person. There you are. It is not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Yeah, I get that. Alright. Head back to the airship landing. What news? For my part, the Elder Seedseer was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer? Our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Olda whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Okay. Olda, please. Okay. Alright, oh, Royal Promenade. Okay. Yes. Okay. Olda, the gilded city where one's fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest descending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Yeah, no. Let us meet back here at the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting. All right. So yeah, let's... where are we going? Yeah, okay. Gladiators Guild, Miners, Weavers, and Sapphire Exchange. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just see 4. Oh, well, let's just start with the Gladiators Guild and go from there. I don't know where 5 is, but we'll figure it out. Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be gone. And a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Oh, Wilfred! Yeah. I remember you. Any road, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I had been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So here I am. A new company of champions, and you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Sweet. Okay. And let's leave. Oh, my voice. What's the next area? Miners Guild. Alright. Okay, go this way. And boop. Oh, what happy coincidence. You remember me, perchance? Yes, I remember you. Anchor was like, you're bad. I am Aursian of the Church of St. Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones less fortunate. A most upsetting business. And you are here with your companion, Thancred, was it? Ah, 'tis a new companion you seek then. Or 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Okay. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, okay. Now let's go to the Weavers Guild. I was wondering what that other person who talked to would pop up. Yellow Moon! I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Ooh. Sorry. He was not happy. Company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Alright, and last one. Aye. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know of this glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. Wow, okay. Alright. Let's go back and speak with Alfionode. I'm also trying to keep an ear out for my roommate who's out and about. Doing DoorDash. How fared you? What hidden gems do the streets of Olda offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamegan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. I would have been so mad if I wasn't recording. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless. and the hope that inspires these people was born of no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You are concerned by the syndicate's involvement? As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers would not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Okay. Uh-oh. What's this?
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea.
I'll check that real quick. Okay. Actually, let me... That way I'm not floating in midair when there's no, chat box.
Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, Their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
Doesn't like that one bit.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Oh. Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Hug her, Raban. Oh, you better.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Oh, she got me crying. I would have been so mad at him if he hadn't hugged her. He had just let her stand there and sob. Ugh. Okay, go back to the Rising Stone. Oof. Tana be getting emotional. Oof. Oh, wrong way. This way. This is not a journey I soon wish to repeat. But I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our efforts is at hand. Excuse me. Ooh. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. 3 bouts of the hiccups in just this little session. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services. I am certain that Antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Uh-oh. Heretical harassment. Venphilia appears eager to welcome you back to Reverence Toll. Greetings. Alfiano tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scion shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alpionode to see that all is in readiness. So I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Reverence Toll of late, and I wonder if Slaffborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there is aught he requires? Ooh, someone from Snow logged in. Did he log in just to do that? Yep. He logged in just to activate the stuff for the guild. Or the blessings and all that for the guild. And then log back out. Okay. Ooh, where? Oh, out here. Oop, too far. Okay. Oh, here, over here. What can I do for you? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new arm of the Scions. Ah, I barely noticed your recruits arrive. It was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, it is more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. Blackboard, the shipment, we couldn't... Uh-oh. God's woman, what befell? We're bringing a shipment to Reverence Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But just as we sought to cross over into Mordana, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. They were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There is naught to forgive. Provisions can be replaced. Smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, then this is like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence did these supplies originate? House Fortemps. We collected the provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper. Understood. I shall see that they are apprised of this development. Were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps? I will be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard are far too important to risk half measures. Thank you for your understanding. I am certain Lord Arudefont will be glad of your assistance. Okay. All right. What is? Oh, that's right, Camp Dragonhead. Sure. Oh, that's right. This guy. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friend, Azuna Akagane. Would you care for a plate of roast caracol, some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you have not come into my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. When the cold sets in, Lord Haruchifant awaits confirmation of the reason for your visit to Camp Dragonhead.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, no, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil.
That's it. Okay.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name.
Oh, I love her.
What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Let me check something. Okay. Alright. So I think this is a good place to stop for now. And then when I pick up again, I will first do the Little Ladies Day events, and then here, let's move to the corner. I'll do Little Ladies Day event and then come back and do these do the quest when the cold sets in. Alright. Alright. Ugh, my voice is like, nope. Alright. That's gonna be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!